This episode of GameByte wants you to get 10% off of all your purchases on Jinx.com. That's right. Head on over to Jinx.com and use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 when you check out. And maybe you'll just save yourself 10% off of that Shroud Splash Damage logo pair of shorts, maybe some of that Mass Effect Minimalist Shepard Premium tee, because, you want Commander Shepard on your shirt, male Commander Shep, alright, and of course, maybe you want some Shroud Vector Graphic Premium tees for the friends and the family. Use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 when you check out and save yourself 10% off of all the gamer and geek swag you could stuff in your shopping cart. Welcome everyone to GameByte. I am your host. I am Herald Silvestre, welcoming you to the Quitstalling Media Studios. All right, and it's not just me today. I am joined, as always, well, most of the time, by my co-host. He's known as the Fury Bot. Give it up for Quitstalling's resident tavern keeper, Mick DeGuzman. How you doing, Mick?
Wait, I forgot to bring it out. I'm so sorry. Wait, give me a sec. Oh, here you go.
Sounds kinky.
Hey guys.
Woo!
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Woo!
How are you feeling, guys?
It looks
Sorry,
nice.
my voice is covered, but this is a wonderful gift from Herald himself. It's beautiful. Yes, the Fury Lodge, coming to a city near you. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to a Friday night edition of GameByte.
Gotta get down on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, I know it's a weird time for me and for Herald. I'm pretty sure because we're not used to this, but we'll make the best out of it.
Mick. It feels amazing to see you on a Friday night.
Oh, it feels amazing to see you as well, and I can't wait to see you for GameByte 100
Next week, Saturday night,
Yeah,
9 p.m.
Yeah.
people, 9 p.m.
we're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna wear this shirt again.
Oh,
Or
I
maybe
mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Should we wear something else though? I mean, like, do we have like a color? Oh, let's talk about it after the show. It's fine.
Well, we'll figure it out. We could wear neon blue.
That would be dope. Do I? I'll
I
figure
don't.
something.
I honestly don't.
Figure something.
We'll figure it out.
We can have it made.
I know. Wait, you know what? Yeah, let's. I'm actually down for that. I'll message you guys in the chat because I do want to wear something nice for the show. But yes, we digress. It is GameByte. This is episode 98, 2 episodes away, or 1 episode away after this show from episode 100, which is happening next week, Saturday night, 9 p.m. here on twitch.tv/Quitstalling. All right, we're going to have a live audience in the back of 4 people. The only 4 people that listen to the show will be behind us.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, and Mick, we have some surprises in store. Maybe some hot sauce to dab on people's tongues. But that's for next week.
Yeah.
That's for next week.
We have this really nice ranch sauce that I just purchased, and I'm going to bring it there.
Sounds delicious.
Yes,
Sounds
yes,
delicious.
yes.
All right, well, Mick, we start the show the same way every time. And why break tradition? Man, why break tradition? Why am I saying it like that?
Tradition.
Why break... Yes, why break... Well, I can't words. Why break tradition tonight? So, Mick, and everyone at home, let us know. Like BMO in the chat right now. Hey, what's up, BMO? What have you been playing? Mick, let's start with you. What have you been playing?
Well, I have been playing the standard, of course, plus a new game. So first, let me start off with the things that you will most likely think that I've been playing already, which is Hearthstone.
Yes.
Hearthstone has been really nice to me. I'm really enjoying
nice.
Bomb Warrior today. I'm really enjoying the mid-range spec of the Bomb Warrior. You can find that on TempoStorm.com or hsreplay.net. Very good game. Very good deck. I enjoy it the most among all of the other decks, so I'd rather stick with that for a while. Plus, I haven't got my Golden Warrior, so that would be dope. Aside from that, I've also
Golden Warrior.
Gotta get that. I also went back to Apex. I didn't make the battle pass on the last, because last Tuesday I had a gig. It was the last day. As soon as I got home, the battle pass was done. I couldn't even play. I was too tired.
That's unfortunate, man. That's unlucky.
Yeah. So I missed out on a few goodies. I was like 81. My goal was to hit
so
87,
close.
so at least I could buy the new battle pass for season 2, which is coming out pretty
Yeah.
soon, along with
Oh,
a new
yeah.
hero. So
For sure.
that's exciting. And last but not
What's the new
least,
hero's name again? We talked about it last week.
Watson. Her name is Watson. She's beloved by all legends because
Yes,
apparently
she is.
her father created that bubble thing. Her and her father made that bubble thing.
That bubble thing,
one that
the
chases-
arena.
That red bubble that just runs after you when time is up.
Oh, that one's the thing that closes in
bubble.
on you.
Yeah, the one that closes in on you. That's the lore
Oh.
behind it. I'm not sure if I'm correct though, so do correct me in chat
Oh, whoops.
if
Well,
I
I
made a
know
mistake.
I know they made the bubble in like the arena in general, and that's what I know is they made the whole. What's it called? Damn, what's the? I always blank on this because Elgin's always the one that corrects me. Apex Legends Arena. What's it called?
Kings Canyon.
Kings Canyon, and we have
There
a
we
winner!
go.
Ding ding ding! You go home with a lifetime supply of rice-a-roni, Mick. Congratulations.
Oh, rice-a-roni? I love that stuff. I love that stuff. When I visit
man.
it, I love it. Oh. So last but not the least, though, the game that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are playing right now. I'm pretty sure some of you in chat are playing right now. It is the one and the only Dota Underlords, which is the new
Ooh.
game released by Valve. It is the official auto chess, rather the
Oh,
auto
the
chess variant.
official auto chess.
Yeah, because
okay.
there's from from Drodo Games, the people who have made the mod of auto chess in Dota.
That's the Chinese
they
group that made it, right?
Yeah, they made
Yeah.
auto chess, which is a little more kiddish and a different mechanics. And then Valve stepped in and actually saw the potential, so they actually made their own version. It's called Dota Underlords, and it finally released today. Well, today at 3 a.m. Philippine time, it released. And here's the wonderful part: it's cross-platform. It's on iOS, it's on PC, and it's on Android, and you go against all of them. That's the beauty of it. So there's no like, Android players only play with Android players, and iOS play with iOS. No, everyone's there, and it's fun. I like it. They made the looting system a lot easier.
Okay.
Because there's a tier system for the items. So there's tier 1 up to tier 4. It's still your familiar faces like Clockwork, Tinker, all the other heroes that were part of this whole that was part of the mod. They're all there. So it's pretty nice. It's easier to get into. The traits are easier to understand. So there's that. So I like it. I'm enjoying it. I've been playing it for a while. Before Herald
nice.
It does. It really does. I mean, it looks exactly the same on the phone, but the difference is that towards the end game, it gets a little laggy because of all of the effects and how many interactions are happening in one go.
I'm sorry. I just want to pause on this. I'm sorry for the people who are listening to the audio version, but this shot. This shot right here just reminds me of the source material of Dota, which is Warcraft 3 specifically.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you see Crystal Maiden, Jaina Proudmoore.
Jaina Proudmoore.
You see Nature's Prophet, which is obviously Malfurion. Tusk looks like a hybrid of a Pandaren, like Chen. Yeah. You see, they don't even hide the fact that
Slardar is a Naga. Naga Enforcer, I think.
It's just funny. And because of that, I know that Blizzard's also kind of working on getting into the whole auto chess game. I've heard rumors online, and I've read rumors online that they're actually trying to get in on this before it's too late.
Well, it is. It is in its infancy stage, and it's. I mean, the game lasts an hour, but you're against your friends, so you can't really get super salty about oh, you're a noob, you didn't play well. So you can't get salty. No fault. It's your mistake. It's your problem. It's your
check out Grom Hellstream on the screen right now. Those two Grom Hellstreams.
Look at those 2 Groms. Oh man.
No, but this is awesome, Nick. So you've been playing this, and overall, aside from the little positives that you mentioned earlier on. How do you feel about the game as a whole?
It's a good game. Runs well. It's still in beta, so runs well on the PC. For the phone variant, though, I think they have to work on the graphics integration in general because it does slow down. Like I could feel. I mean, my phone's like a Note 8, so that is not as old as other phones. Other people who have older phones. So imagine that the end game being super laggy, that it could actually crash the app. So yeah, they should probably work a little bit on that. They should tweak it a bit just to lower the graphics requirement for the game. But aside from that, it's a good game. It's everything you've played already, and they just simplified it in auto chess, and they just simplified it so that more people can get into it. And awesome. I like that. Props to Valve. Probably one of your better investments of time and game developer resources, rather than that other game I'm not supposed to mention.
Perfect. That's great. That's great.
All right. You mentioned it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I had something in my throat. I couldn't get it out.
What about you, Harold? What have you been playing?
So, I've been playing a little bit more Overwatch than I had been over the past couple of months, and I've been having fun. Just easing my way back in, because you can't shoutcast a game without being a little proficient at it, right, Mick? Just a little bit proficient.
Exactly.
So last night as well, we had Overwatch Scrim Night, which we've moved to Thursday nights, and we had a lot of fun with it. I had to start off the night shoutcasting solo, and it was a fun time. Always a fun time seeing the best and the brightest of the local community just duking it out and having fun with it. We had the Globo Gym Purple Cobras against the Average Joes. It was dodgeball night. It was dodgeball themed night, and it was super fun. We had a lot of amazing plays. And it's always fun to see people play Overwatch. Yeah, exactly. We do that all night. It was good. And I've also been playing World of Warcraft, to no one's surprise, because I've gotten back in on it. I mean, I never really left. I took a couple of months break playing hardcore, and right now it's just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. And that's why we play these games. It's to have fun. That is true. That is true. Speaking of people having fun playing video games, Francishu in the chat saying he's been playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. Playing it at 2 a.m. is not a good idea, according to Francishu. And I mean, it's not. It's such a terrifying thought. I can barely read a terrifying short story at 7 p.m. Let alone play a video game at 2 a.m. that's supposed to scare you out of your pants.
Yeah, normally I gotta have someone there in the room, if ever I had to.
Exactly.
But then the thing is, I don't play horror games. I don't like that kind of genre per se. Sorry to disappoint you guys. Maybe call me a scaredy cat if you want, but it's not my thing.
Don't worry, scaredy cat. So am I. So don't worry. We're on the same boat, Mick.
We're on the same boat, indeed.
I think the only time I'd play a horror game by myself would be, not technically by myself. I'd play it on stream, and then have people laugh at me as I go, "Ah!" just have all the fun reacts. BMO King Avu in the chat's been playing Overwatch. Human Panda 22, who I saw mention this on Twitter, has been playing one of the greatest games ever, Diablo 2. I've been seeing Human Panda on that grind.
Good game.
Really good game. So yeah, guys, thank you for letting us know what you've been playing. NerfD in the chat here as well. NerfD will let us know what you've been playing. All right. And for Francis is saying, since he's been playing Resident Evil 2, X gon' give it to you. Yeah, he's talking about Mr. X.
X gon' give it to you.
I love all the memes. I love all the memes. Don't worry, I'm also a wimp. I have Carly Rae Jepsen playing in the background. Hey man, I really, really, really like Carly Rae Jepsen.
Everybody loves Carly Rae.
Yeah, man.
She's a bae after all.
Nerf Diva says, "Is my scared face the next quit song emote?" It really should be, right? Like, we don't have one for fear.
Probably.
I think we can make that happen. I think I can make that happen. Human Panda saying, "Absolutely beautiful game." Are you talking about Resident Evil?
Or you
or
talk
Diablo,
about Diablo 2.
or as some people in the Philippines would call it, Diablo.
Diablo.
Diablo. Yeah.
I just learned something. I just learned something on watching something on YouTube. Apparently, what this Diablo said the other way, man. Baliktad or something like that. Like reversed.
No.
He gets it. He gets it.
That's why I said it fast twice already. That's enough.
Diablo.
That's as far as we're
That's
gonna
something
go.
to linger in your mind.
Oh man, like a catchy '90s chorus. I will have to let it linger in my mind. But
Yes.
Mick. Oh, Human Panda did talk about Diablo 2. He meant Diablo 2 and he said absolutely beautiful game, and we have to agree, right? We have to agree. And Blizzard has realized it's hard to capture lightning in a bottle more than once. So
Well, what can you
Diablo
do?
2. Yeah, what can you do, right?
Yeah.
Hope that 4 is a better game than 3. I guess is what we can do.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Definitely. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There's been news. And speaking of
3
news,
was
Mick,
pretty good, so. Yeah.
3 was good, and I think.
3 was good when the new expansion came out. That's what I mean. Reaper Souls.
Yeah. We're not talking about the whole black market auction house. No, not black market auction. Real money auction.
Real money auction. The real money auction. Oh no.
Even I don't remember what it's called because that's how bad it was. Blocked it out of my mind. I know a friend who paid for his WoW sub for over a year through the real money auction house.
Oh my gosh. I have a friend who went to Japan all with his wife from all the earnings he made in real money auction. Yeah. He made a lot of money. He was really good at that.
People.
Yeah. People indeed.
Oh, Francisco saying HOTS auto chess. If they allow that'd be a resurgence for HOTS.
Yeah.
that'd be pretty badass.
If they converted the whole game of HOTS into the auto chess, or they added that whole auto chess or like 5v5, that would be cool. That would be cool.
Human Panda sharing our feelings for what HOTS has become, but from what I hear from the people that are still playing HOTS, they're actually kind of enjoying it more now that Blizzard has kind of taken the focus away from the esports balancing. So, I don't know. Were we all just bad at HOTS and now it's more casual friendly? I guess.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I tried to compete. I tried to compete in HOTS before, but turns out, Muradin, a really good Muradin is not really a good quality to have. You need to be a really good tank. Yeah,
that's the thing, is because
can't be just a one trick
favorites. Yeah, you have your favorites. Like obviously, I only played Illidan, and
that's true.
After the early seasons, after the early season metas, I kind of found myself useless. Yeah. So yeah,
true.
There's that.
Oh, look at that.
Francisco in the chat saying it's still so bad though. I play mean ranked Tyrande. Oh, I remember that.
Ooh.
I remember that. Because Tyrande, back when we were playing, back when Quit Stalling was starting, and Tyrande was freaking OP, man. You could heal and kill things. Those are the days. Those are the days. Oh, man. My win rate on Tyrande, honestly, was way higher than my win rate on Illidan. I think I was like 80% on Tyrande. Yeah. I was like, good times.
I had to stick with Muradin because no one wanted to play a tank. And I was like, well, I enjoy him anyway, so it's fine. And I get the kills a lot, so it's okay.
Man, I love Muradin's. I love all the models of the characters in HOTS. Like even the Overwatch characters have amazing skins in HOTS. Their skins in HOTS sometimes are way better than their skins in the actual game in Overwatch.
True.
Oh man, good stuff. Oof. Oh Mick, so Mick, we're gonna tackle a little bit of news before we wrap things up, because we have a short show today.
Yep. Very short show today. Sorry guys.
Yeah, but we want to tell everyone that next week Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, episode 99 is gonna be longer. It's gonna be the regular size show. It's gonna be fun size. All right. Actually, no. This is fun size. Next week is regular size. So
will be fantastic.
Oh, I like it. Definitely fantastic. Definitely fantastic. But you know what, Mick? Right now, let's talk about the news in the segment we call This Week in Video Games. Oh! Why is that playing through my... That was playing through
Audio.
my speakers.
Yeah, that was
That
playing
is
through your
weird.
speakers. That sounded good, though. Still sounded good, though.
Did it sound... Wait, let's...
This week in video games.
Again, we're bite-sized. We're bite-sized.
That's
Nice
so
one, nice
dumb!
one.
What?
Francis. This is a bite-sized episode of GameByte.
We tested the audio. We did that, right? We tested the audio.
Did. I don't know why it moved. Oh no. What's
That's
happening?
So dumb. That's so dumb. No, okay, that's fine.
No.
We'll power through. Nothing happened there. I'll try and fix that in post, I guess.
Yeah, we can.
We can do it. We'll do that. We'll do that. So, let's see. What do we have for music right now? What? I know I had new music for this part of the show. Yeah, let's talk about the news, Mick. Bring us a bit of news. Bring us a bit of news.
Well, bro, this article comes from. Well, this article comes from BG247.com. It's about
Awesome.
just a little small game we like to call Cyberpunk 2077. That's about to release pretty soon.
No, you're about to be released pretty soon.
Well, here's just a small. Well, you could say this is a fluff piece because these are just some details for the game itself before it releases. So, in an article by VG247, as I mentioned, vehicles in the game can be called. So they're like, self-driving. Kind of like the horse in Witcher 3.
Yeah, Roach. Yeah, kind of like
dope.
kind of like Michelle in Dodgeball. You have White Goodman just going.
He comes back. Oh right, yeah, I remember that episode. Oh, I remember that part. That was a good part.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Francie Shu sorry. Francie Shu in the chat said that this episode is bite-sized, and I couldn't not say it on air.
Well, we have to give where credit's due because I did say that a while ago that we are a bite-sized episode.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Because I read it. Because I read it from the chat, and when he said it, I was like, "Oh yeah, Francis who said it." Yeah.
We are super bite-sized today. Okay. Yeah. So Cyberpunk 2077, self-driving cars. We know that Elon Musk is still alive in 2077, and
I think that's pretty dope though, because the thing is, it makes the game a lot easier as compared to like in GTA where the cars, you just grab a car and then you get a star and then you just run away from the police. I mean, this is better for me. I like it. It really gives that really good futuristic feel that I think the game is trying to portray. So I'm excited. Aren't you so hyped for it, Herald?
No, you're hyped. No, yeah, it's gonna be a good game, man. It actually makes me want to play Witcher 3 on stream because I've only watched people play Witcher 3, whether it be on Twitch or on YouTube playthroughs, especially on Twitch because I saw Thorn playing it before we had him on the show last week. So yeah, it makes me want to play Witcher. So
you should, and it normally goes on sale. So, and the beauty of it is that do you have Blood and Wine? If you have Blood and Wine, that's even better.
I do, but I don't know what that has to do with Witcher.
No, because Blood and Wine is probably as long as The Witcher 3, like probably half of the gameplay. So it's really just a standalone on its own.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be like it's sequel sized, right?
Yeah, it's sequel sized. That's how wild it is. So it's gonna be like another 10 years before we get a Witcher 4 or something.
Yeah.
Or 5 years.
And I love how you said wild because Breath of the Wild kind of went the other way, right? Where they're like, we had so much content, we're just making a sequel. We're gonna milk it instead of putting it in for a DLC. So contrast.
Why would we give it to you in bite-sized pieces when we can just compile them all together and give you the exact same gameplay but with better content?
Yeah.
I think they'll probably add more stuff like they'll make it harder for you to like swim because apparently you can drown. I find it funny though that you can drown though. And immediately die. Oh, that was the worst. I died too many times. Yeah.
By drowning?
By drowning, exactly. Because there's a frozen part there. and if you go there in the water, your stamina bar goes down faster. So once it goes down faster, you're practically dead already.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny. All right, moving on. Microsoft, Mick, they kind of had news that stole the show, where they announced the acquisition of Double Fine near the end of E3, at their Microsoft E3 press conference. We actually grazed over that.
Yeah, we did
during last week's show. But apparently, in a blog post, Microsoft also revealed that they've established a new Age of Empires studio.
A good game. Great game. I'm excited.
Age of Empires is a series, is a franchise that people... It's grown to iconic status because as we grew up, you always saw those boxes in the stores, whether you played it or not, and eventually you probably ended up playing it one way or another, right? So this is kind of good news because as the company said, they're trying to ensure its legacy on PC continues in service of the passionate community of faithful fans, because when you play an Age of Empires game, not only does it stick with you, more often than not, you end up becoming a lifelong fan, and a lot of these lifelong fans are very passionate, or they're very hardcore, and
they are.
Yeah. The RTS realm, man, kind of builds a lot of.
I'm a frustrated RTS player as much as I am a frustrated. Sorry, what was that again? Like the brawler battle. What's the proper term for like fighting game? Oh, fighting games. Yeah. I'm a frustrated fight game enthusiast. I love watching those. Like RTS, like when I was a kid, I played Age of Empires. I played Stronghold. I played StarCraft 1, and I played all of those RTS games, including more recently, Company of Heroes 2. And I'm not good at the game. I really am not good at the game. I am not good at RTS. I cannot micromanage for my life. I mean, I can do it in real life. I can micromanage in real life, but I can't do it in the game because there's too many things.
I can't do it on either way. Oh,
so hard. But I'm glad that they're making a new one, and just imagine the graphics on that. Imagine what it would look like to have a new Age of Empires game, where if you zoom in, it's just super detailed to a T. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's like Company of Heroes 2 on an RTS platform. Well, a medieval RTS style.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this one, even if I'm not good at it.
It's gonna be good.
I'll just do the free play. And just make my own empire. Oh, with no one to attack me. So that's good.
Why? Yeah, why not? Right. Build your empire.
Imagine it.
Build your version of Alexandria. Mick Alexandria. We have Cress in the chat, my buddy Cress, saying any excitement for WoW Classic. There is actually a lot of hype for WoW Classic, and if you check out Twitch, and if you go into the browse tab of Twitch, and you'll see WoW is one of the top games right now. I'm gonna guarantee 9 out of the 10 streams that you'll see. It's classic. You're gonna see S-Fan. You're gonna see someone like Towley dipping in there, and then you're gonna see random streamers like Shroud playing classic WoW right now. So the beta. So it's crazy. There's a lot of hype for it. Yes, it is through the roof, man. It's ridiculous. And honestly, I'm feeling a little masochistic, and I might dip my toe in when it launches, Mick. I realize now that Mick has been frozen still, and he's probably not connected right now. So I'm gonna cut to this. Yes, there's a lot of hype. Oh, I disconnected. Holy crap.
Yeah.
What the heck? Am I back?
Yes, you're back. You're back. Don't worry. Hey, everybody.
Oh my gosh, that was weird. Everything froze for a second. I think it's Converge. I got a text. My ISP, Converge. I got a text. I think earlier today. That they've been having issues. I'm gonna type that in chat. I think we're back on. I think we're back. On Twitch now. I think
we're back. Hey everybody, welcome back.
No, we're disconnected. It's all right. We'll reconnect. But yeah, Mick. So For the people listening to the audio version, of course, and in the post, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep the show going. We're reconnected. We gotta
do it. We gotta do it.
Yeah, but yeah. So like, it's been ridiculous. Classic WoW has been more phenomenal than people had expected, especially Blizzard. You know, we talked about that with Thorn, where J. Allen Brack, current president of Blizzard now, stated, I guess before he became president, he infamously stated, "You think you want it, but you don't." And I think people are proving him wrong. How long that lasts, I guess, is up in the air, because I think it's been said before, and I was going to say this for the Blizzard corner. I think it's been said before. Part of the joy of playing classic WoW, or vanilla WoW, as a lot of people refer to it, is the fact that you level up to 60, and then you do it again. You level up to 60. That was the hype, and that was what drove private servers. Every time a private server got taken down, people found the joy in re-leveling up through the content.
True.
Will we be playing? I think I'll dip my toe in it. I honestly think I'll because it's part of the sub anyway, and I'm already subscribed to BFA currently. So I think I definitely dip my toe into it just so I could see warriors with guns. It's been a while. Hunters with ammo. Soul shards.
Oh my god.
Crest,
ammo.
It's weird, right? It's weird. It's a weird thought about
it was
now.
A weird time. It was really a weird time.
Feeding your pet is going to be a thing again. You're going balls deep. Did you go balls deep, or did you play original Classic WoW up to where? And if you did, up to where did you play before? Did you play up to BC? Play up to Wrath? Because I knew you around the time I was playing a lot of World of Warcraft, but I never really knew anyone to talk to about. Because Mick, and for everyone at home, I played soccer with Chris, and
nice.
Not much video game talk now that I think about it. I think what came out back then? Oh, what was everyone's minds back then was Skyrim. Skyrim was like in prime form back then. So Nax and Wrath. Oh man, Nax 25 was everyone got to the end of Nax because that was like the second. We'll get to that. Well, I don't want to ramble on too much, Mick. But yeah, Nax 25 was fun times, man. And,
it was.
Did you get to play Nax, Mick? Did you get to play Nax Ramus?
Sadly, in the private servers.
We don't speak of those on the
on this show. We only go for our Blizzard overlords. Will have our heads.
Yes, Mick. Molten is more of how we like our lava cake. All right, that's we don't know any other kind of molten here on this show. But yes,
oh no,
that's super awesome, man. Mass Effect, yes, Mass Effect was big back then when me and Cress were playing soccer together. So, Cress, add me up on BattleNet. I'll message you on Facebook. But I'm kind of excited now.
You're very excited. I can see it.
Yes, yeah. So. Well, we'll talk more about Blizzard news in just a little bit. We'll finish the show off with some Blizzard news. But, Mick, we got to move on real quick. Sorry, Chris, we'll get back to that. We got to move on real quick because we got to finish up the news. Mick, people are finally getting their canvas bags that they wanted from the Fallout 76. What was that, the Collector's Edition?
Their Power Armor Edition.
Power Armor Edition.
So, so last year, when Fallout 76... pre-ordered, they had this premium bag that they included in their Power Armor Edition, which is kind of like the collector's edition.
Yes.
So it was gonna come with a really, really nice bag, and then when the game finally released, to really, really bad reviews. Apparently, this was the icing on the cake. They gave them really, really crappy bags. Sorry for a lack of a better term, but crappy bags. These bags were so bad.
There's no sugarcoating it. It was crappy.
There's no sugarcoat. It was so thin, like they basically shrivel up, and they can even break if you put too much weight. If it had too much weight, it would rip apart.
Yeah, for the people watching the video feed, it's the bag above, because we're showing both the original. And then the one they just released, the one they gave everyone out of pressure, which is the one below. And you can tell the quality difference. The bottom one is canvas, the top one is some kind of plastic plastic-like material.
It looks like a sack of rice. That's what it looks like. It looks like a sack of rice with straps. That's what it looks like.
And now we're getting the actual legit one, and it looks really good, and I'm happy for all the people that finally got it.
Yeah, good for them. I mean, I think the quality is still a little low, but it's better than the other one when they first gave it. I mean, this one looks a little more sturdier, I guess. I guess I could put that.
I guess that's a way to put it. It's better.
I still wouldn't put like my drum stuff on it. If I had like drum stuff, those heavy things, if I put them inside that, it'll just rip. It'll be a big hole. But good for them. I mean, at least they're getting their money's worth. Now they have 2 bags.
Yeah.
Now they have 2 bags. Or did they like wait, Harold, would you know if they like gave back the old bags and then they were sent new ones, or did
I think they were just
get
sent
both?
new ones. I think they got to keep both. I think they got to keep both.
Well, at least they have 2 bags now. They have a gym bag and like a travel bag now.
Exactly.
Good for them. Good job, Bethesda. Even if Ikumi Nakamura saved your show, I mean, this is also pretty good. Pretty good news.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. All right. In other news, Mick. Why is this frozen?
Oh,
why is the video
why
frozen?
is this frozen?
Harry Potter Wizards Unite has been released. If you guys are fans of the Harry Potter franchise and wanted your own Harry Potter video game, this is the long been rumored and announced Pokemon Go style Harry Potter game that comes to your phone. So it's out now on Apple, iOS and Android devices. So check it out. It's there.
Nice.
It looks pretty much like Pokemon Go because it's Niantic. It's the same company that made it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think it's nice. I mean, at first I was really like excited about it. I mean, I'm not really a big Harry Potter fan, but it looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to do that. The one you just saw now for the folks that are viewing the video. But it's nice to have something where you interact with strangers, which is a nice thing. I mean, it's slowly uniting us all.
Oh yeah,
under
man,
house
look at that.
Ravenclaw, because I'm Ravenclaw. Wait, Harold, what house are you?
Oh, I am Gryffindor.
You're Gryffindor.
But like when you take the test in when you take the test in Pottermore, you kind of know what answers to give, right? Like
yeah, exactly.
It's not the hardest test to cheat, but yeah, I'd like to think that that's exactly how I'd react to a situation. But yes, Mick, we might get closer to world peace once again, just like when Pokemon Go first released, because that's the closest we got to world peace was when Pokemon Go came out and everyone was outside just exercising and playing Pokemon. So
everyone forgot about their political, religious, everything views.
Yeah,
they were all for a split second there. People were just people.
Exactly.
That was a great thing. That was honestly a great thing.
Francis thought that it was a Jessica Jones trailer. And Francis said you could do what they did in the trailer, Mick, but you just end up throwing your phone. So
I should probably have a strap on it around my
pros and cons.
My wrist. So if I throw it, at least it's just dangling.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that. I'll do that when I'm gonna download the game right now. Though.
Yeah, man, do it. Yeah. All right. In our last bit of two bits of Blizzard news, Tifa Lockhart, Mick, very popular with the cosplayers and with a lot of reason. Tifa Lockhart has been ethicsed by the Square Enix ethics department. The developers and the art team was told to tone it down in regards to her chest. So they've locked it down. They've restricted the movement of her chest.
They've finally done it. They finally put the nail in the coffin.
They figured it out.
Less well endowed, ladies and gentlemen. Less well endowed.
Well, she's still pretty well endowed. It's just that it's strapped down. You know, it's
I mean, like, no. They did that with Lara Croft in the old games. I mean, if you compare the old, like the PS1 version of Tomb Raider to now, you can see a big difference. This one is like, I mean, it's still a sizable difference, but it's still pretty well endowed, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, it's an awkward topic, but yeah, she's my waifu. I like her more than that girl who picks flowers. I'm not even gonna say her name. Just the girl who picks flowers.
Yes. Yes. Francis has an opinion on this. See, it's mistranslated. It's not a reduction in size. It's held down. That's why she has like that black sports bra and everything. You know, it's still the same size. She just chained down.
Yeah. No, if you compare it to the Advent Children version of her outfit, you can see that they're practically the same size. It's just that they're not like push-up bra. They're not sports bra now.
Yeah, we're not playing Dead or Alive or anything here, right? So.
Oh my God, Dead or Alive.
Right. So that's
it.
That's pretty much it.
That is.
Yeah.
That's something else, man. That's something else.
Yeah. And then lastly, in our last bit of Final Fantasy news, Mick, Tom Holland has come out. Not of the closet, but more of he's announced that he's actually a huge Final Fantasy XIV player.
Yay! I like that. Hey, as a person who just loves Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm gonna say this now, to take Herald by surprise, more than WoW. No offense, Herald.
No, that's no surprise.
It's nice to see that. It's nice to see that. Nice to see someone who actually enjoys the game and gets to be in a commercial promoting the game. I mean, it's nice to see.
He's now an official ambassador for Final Fantasy XIV.
He's an official ambassador, and people in my on Reddit are already like thinking, what class is he playing? Because apparently he dies like really fast. And then another thing that people didn't realize is that's Hannibal Buress.
Yes.
The guy who was giving him the pep talk is Hannibal Buress. So
his gym coach in
his gym coach
in Homecoming.
Yeah. If he's also a player, oh my gosh, then that means this game has reached out to so many people.
Oh yeah, and they've broken the 1 million player mark, haven't they?
Yes, it's a good game. I mean, if you compare, like, a lot of people were saying on Reddit that, with the new combat mechanics of Battle for Azeroth, it's basically, it was patterned from the combat mechanics of Final Fantasy XIV, which is everything is dominated by the GCD, where GCDs would play a big factor into your rotations.
Yeah, for the people who are uninitiated at MMOs, GCD stands for Global Cooldown. So every time you use an ability, there's a short cooldown on all your moves, usually like 0.5 seconds, and it's affected by a stat like haste. And it's just to prevent it from feeling like an action adventure slasher.
Yeah. Like it prevents you from doing the,
which people still do.
People still do it. I mean, nowadays you're like, like when you get better at it, you're just pressing it one at a time. And you're like, space bar, all that stuff. Pretty cool. But they so for those of you who want to play a game, you could, and that's not WoW, an MMORPG, you could probably pick this game up. It's not really hard to get into. It's hard to somewhat master because it really takes, as with every MMORPG, it really takes a lot of time, patience, and skill to really master the game. And I mean, come on, with skill you can develop that through time. So more importantly, you need to put a lot of time in it, like months, maybe even years. Yeah. So I'm glad that Tom Holland is now an ambassador. Great.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. Well, Mick, let's move on to the last part of the show so you can get going. It's time for the Blizz Corner.
I'm ready to start a blizzard.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Epic!
Yes, it finally worked properly. I just had to restart the soundboard. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Blizz
Nice.
Corner, and we're gonna wrap things up with the surprise announcement, Mick, because we talked about Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, and Blizzard are quaking in their boots because Final Fantasy XIV has broken the 1 million player mark, and there have been rumors that World of Warcraft has dipped under the 1 million player mark. All right, it's dipped under it. It's dipping its toes a little under it. So right now, Mick, they have released the Rise of Azshara patch for the Battle for Azeroth expansion, and we're getting more content. And some people are saying it's because they're afraid of Shadowbringers?
Shadowbringers, the new expansion that's coming in July.
Yes. And some people are saying it's because they're trying to time content, to go back to what me and Cress were talking about earlier on. Classic, they're trying to time it so that this has enough time, 2 months before the launch of World of Warcraft Classic servers, and they're coming out, I think, August 27, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's August 27. So that's two and a half months. That time. Oh, 2 months, 6 days worth of raiding, PvP season, and all that. So I think it's a good time. And also, Mick, it's also enough time that by the time we get to, I'm saying time a lot, by the time we get to BlizzCon in early November, we'll get an announcement for the next expansion of World of Warcraft. So I think it's all coming together. I think it's all coming full circle.
I do like what they're doing now. I don't think it's because of Shadowbringers, because let's be honest, like I should probably squash the beef between these two games. And a lot of people have already said that FF14 is better than WoW. But the truth is they're two separate games, if you ask me. The problem with Final Fantasy 14 is their hitboxes in general and timing of their skills. Like, for example, if you can't escape a split second. Like, for example, he's doing like a cross AoE and you're there, and then by the last second you move out, you're still gonna get hit. You have to escape as far as possible before the timer runs out, as compared to like WoW, where it's real time. Okay, so that's a big difference between the two. So that already shows that WoW is somewhat more action-packed, and Final Fantasy 14 is more, how do I say it? Mechanics ran.
Okay.
So, yeah, another thing that's different is, of course, the lore in general. I mean, if you're a big fan of the Squeenix style Final Fantasy-esque storyline, then that would be good. But if you like the really
None of them
brutal,
are connected.
Lots of people are dead, lots of people are dying, kind of storyline, then WoW is probably the game for you.
Man, Legion killed so many people, alright? Legion was like the Game of Thrones of expansions for World of Warcraft.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That was probably you're right. Did you say the Game of Thrones of the Warcraft lore? Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So much death.
It was so brutal. I couldn't fathom how many people actually passed on in that storyline. And I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Varian.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. And there's room in the world for more than one MMO. I think as with all things, because World of Warcraft has been this big for this long, I think Cress in the chat has mentioned I thought they were still at 5 million. You might be right. I might have heard wrong. I might have heard that they've dipped under 5 million, and Final Fantasy has gone above 1 million. So I might have gotten my hearing mixed up. But because WoW has been this big for this long, people always want it to be taken down. Everyone likes the underdog. Everyone likes the underdog story taking down the current big guy, or the current big thing. So I don't blame people, because that's just how things are. And I think you're right, Mick. There's no reason for any beef, and both games are great. Both are
amazing games.
Yeah. So play both. Why not? And you're getting a third game in Classic, so play everything. Just find some time.
Yeah.
Or make a fortune, like my buddy Cress in the chat, and retire early and just play some Classic all the live long day. Ain't that right, buddy? Cress is saying I'm wrong. I just read an article that said that subs was at 3.7 million during BFA release, and then fell to 1.7 million.
Wow.
And this article is from October 2018. Oh, it's getting scary for Blizzard. Thank you, Chris. Wow. Oof, that's rough. But you know what?
Pretty rough.
Yeah, these numbers go up and down. When there's a new expansion, people will flood in. When the expansion is as old as it is now, people are gonna go out, and games run long in the tooth, and the fact that WoW's gone on for 15 years is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's actually ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really like I honestly believe that they should do a World of Warcraft 2, and they just continue it on, but with better graphics, a better engine that they build. That would be great. I mean, that's what the game needs. And well, not really needs. That's what a lot of people would want, would enjoy. And I think it might bring in a lot of the old players back, because now it's a new everything is new. It's like how what's a good game to describe what exactly happened from 11 to 14? When
Final Fantasy.
And from 14 to 14, A Realm Reborn. You saw what they did. From Final Fantasy 14 to 14 ARR, they created the greatest like way to kill the server and just relaunch it in a new graphics, new everything. It was epic. You guys should watch it. If you guys don't know that, you guys should watch that. You guys should watch that countdown. It's and WoW
It's
2
actually a
would be
great topic. I'd love to tackle that with like Thorn and Thist. Talk about like potential ways they could reboot or breathe life in it, because there's a lot of argument in the side of WoW's been evolving ever since, and the graphics are remarkably better than when they were back in the day. So there's a lot of discussion there, and discussion we don't have time for, Mick, because you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta head out.
I'm sorry. I gotta go. Brother's birthday thing.
It's all right. It's all right. So we're going to end the show here, guys. We're going to end the show here. It's been an amazing talk. And Chris, I'm looking forward to speaking with you a little bit more. He's asking what game was that? That was Final Fantasy 11, right, Mick? Or 12?
14.
No, the one before, the MMO that came before it.
Oh, 11 was the first one.
11,
and then 14 came along and it was really bad. So they decided to close it and make a new game from scratch called A Realm Reborn. 14 A Realm Reborn. And you guys should watch how they did it. It was amazing. And I feel like Blizzard can learn a thing or two from them on how to relaunch a game with better graphics.
Yeah. I mean, we could be spiraling that way. You know, who knows?
Probably.
Yeah. But here we go, guys. We're going to end the show. Mick, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on GameByte?
When I'm not on GameByte, you can find me on Twitter and on Discord at the FuryBot. Find me on Instagram at the FuryBot as well. But of course, for everything, you know, you'll always find me here in GameByte. Normally on Wednesdays, sometimes on Sundays, but yeah, mostly on Wednesdays. 9:30 p.m. Philippine time, 5:30 or 6:30 a.m. California time. Only here on the Quit Stalling Media Network. What about you, Herald? Where can the fine folks find you?
You guys can catch me at Herald Plays on Twitter and the Gram. And you can find me streaming here on twitch.tv/quitstalling on the regular from now on. You guys can find more Quit Stalling related things on YouTube, youtube.com/quitstalling. And of course on our social media where you can find out when we go live, facebook.com/quitstallingus. And on Twitter at quitstallingus. You can find us on Instagram as well at quitstalling. And of course here on twitch.tv/quitstalling. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, cheer us on with some bits. And, you know, so much more. Thank you to all our followers like 3R3C710N, Cyclists, Beast Mode Mikey Boy, Koondock, Willie Zach, Vegetation Witch, and Zoe, Kid Fieris, Cyberbully Overwatch, and of course Yeti Force. Thank you to all our subscribers like Human Panda 22, Francishu, Bimo King of Ooh, Mikupi, Sensei Humor, Neo Gear, InstaDeezy, Ion Hammer, Stream Showfox, Monster Plays, and everyone else who subscribed to us at least once. Even though your name's not there, we still appreciate you just as much. Thank you to all our bit cheers like Nerf Diva, who's getting dangerously close to making us sing on Twitch Sings, Nope_plays, Neo Gear, ElderDjinn, If Not Now, Gwen, Mershi, Gamako, Tita Gamings, InstaDeezy, Mikupi. You guys are all awesome. Tisgadam! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week. Different bite time. We'll be next week, episode 99, Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Manila, 6:30 a.m. Pacific. That's going to be on Wednesday night or Wednesday morning, depending on where you are in the world. That's going to be episode 99. GameByte episode 100 will clash with the Quit Stalling Geekcast episode 100. Saturday night, 9 p.m. Manila, 6 a.m. Pacific. That's right, Saturday. Saturday is going to be an amazing day where we'll have folks here like Francishu partying it up while we do a show. We're gonna tell them to keep it down. Q Society, keep it down, guys. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to have a great show. We're going to have amazing guests. And it's going to be a fun time. Mick, this has been an amazing show. I know you got to go. That's why I'm rushing everything. I'm speeding things by. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
I have never seen you this way. I'm just going to say that now. It's pretty good.
Fine.
Very good.
I got you. I got your back. Yeah. We'll see you guys next time. But till then, get off your butt and quit stalling. For the absent Daisy, for Mick Tass and me, Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.